Hey y'all, this is Regan with Go Regan, and for this week's episode, we are continuing in list 6. And I would also like to preface this episode again with saying, yes, I have the same cold as the last video. The tropical storm that came through seems to have brought some sort of lovely sinus issues. So be aware, no, this is not COVID. It is just a plain cold. But that should not deter us from finishing this week's episode. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, to kick things off, we're going to continue with number 8 on my list of blockades that used to bring down my happiness by a significant amount. And that is letting other people's moods affect the rest of my day. I am one of those people where if you're in a bad mood and you project it onto me, I will just be in a bad mood the rest of the day myself. And that used to happen a lot more than it does now. But ever since I've started providing myself with just a little bit more self-care in the days, with, eating healthier and making sure I get my exercise routines in, I really don't, or at least I try not to, let other people's bad moods affect me that much anymore. Sometimes it's still very difficult, but I try not to. And if that starts to happen, I will just surround myself with happy things that I enjoy doing. Number 9 is people judging me for the way that I live my lifestyle. I used to think that I used to see a lot of negativity around certain people, and they would judge me for eating healthy and doing better for myself. But really, I just realized they're not judging me because of my eating healthy. They were judging me because they didn't have anything better to do with themselves. And really, in hindsight, they probably were thinking, oh, she looks great. I wonder if that's something I can do. Or, oh, she seems so happy. I wonder if I can fix that for myself. So, really, y'all can continue to judge all you want. I'm perfectly fine with that. But if you need help in the end, you know how to reach me, and I would love to help you in any way possible. Number 10 is learning to be supportive of other people. I, for one, am still working on it. It's a daily progress thing for me, especially with my family and all of that stuff. But, for example, my sister is studying to be a financial advisor just like my parents are. And even though I don't understand the way that their business system works, I try to be as supportive as possible. And the good thing about my mom doing it too is that if I have questions about what's this or what's that or whatever have you, thankfully, my mom is patient enough to answer those questions until I feel that they are answered to the best of what I need to know and also her ability. So that's something that I'm working on currently at the moment, is learning to be happy for other people even if I don't understand what they are going through, whether it's with a career or otherwise. Number 11 is learning to be present instead of always worrying about what my video views are or when I'm going to hit my next YouTube promotion. Since I started YouTube, I promised myself that I would never do this, but yet here I am. So, when I first started YouTube, I promised myself that it would never be about the numbers, and to this day, it still isn't. But I also promised myself that I would never really care about analytics as much. No, that's not true. I actually look at them multiple times throughout the day, and I need to stop doing that and start being present with my friends and my family. Because I know that in the end, either people are going to like what I have to say or they're not. And if they're not, it's okay. My channel is not always going to be what people want to see in their lives at the present moment. But if it is, great. If it's not, that's fine too. Number 12 is, and yes, I'm still getting better at this as well, is not always reading my Bible every day. But since I've started listening to the Porch podcast on Spotify, it's sort of relit that fire in me, and I've never felt happier with it. So that's something that I'm also working on as well. And I did do my thoughts on the Porch podcast. With that specific Bible study, there might be a few, what are they called? A few political points. So if there might be a few political points, that's all I'm saying. Now, if I offend anybody in that video, I truly apologize. But, again, this is my channel, and I have the right to say what I want within reason. So, that is that. I think that's all the time we have for the rest of this episode. I'm going to go ahead and finish the last 2 or 3 on my own. But if you like what you saw, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't yet. I am so close to 900 subscribers. But here's the thing. Only subscribe if you want to, not because I'm telling you to. So, if you like positivity in your day, then feel free to subscribe, and also send my link to your friends and family as well if you would like to. But the greatest compliment you can give me is a referral. What that means is that if you see someone who needs happiness or positivity in their day, then please feel free to send them my link and I will be happy to help them in any way, shape, or form. Thank you so much for watching and have a blessed and happy week. Bye everyone!